All right. Let's go. Heart, heart, heart. Did I turn invisible again? I did. Oh, Tropico 4. Nice giveaway, Tri-War. Thank you, man. Okay. We also have Zio with the 41 months, Pascal with a $10 tip. Thank you for that, and thank you for all those gifted subs today. We also have D-Water, Zacko Wacko with the 15 months, Jap Noodles with the 400, Poach, did I say that right, with the new Prime sub, Cohh's Bro, getting a sub from Katie Cat. Thanks, Katie Cat. We also have Antonio Red, the Big Dama, Jimmy Dean with the new Prime sub, Lunaris with the 14 months, Rotten Zombie with a 26 months, dude. Thank you, buddy. Sog3 gifting a sub from Cinery, Ultimus 666, Let's Salta, and GME Freak with the new Prime subs. Thank you for dropping your Prime subs here, dudes. Really do appreciate it, and thank you for it. Sidekick system, Cliff Notes version, companions that are somewhat voiced without a quest. That is what the sidekick system is. They are in between the companions that you just randomly generate and actual companions. They're like right in the center, from what I understand. I'm not using them, so, but that's what it sounded like they were when they told us about the system when we got our first one.
Trouble up ahead.
Shit.
Stand together. Very well.
Still got it.
It's no use.
Man, when Cohh hits, it's hard.
Yes, absolutely.
I like it.
Nishi. Quiet.
Oh my god, dude. Where are we going? You know what? I'm gonna go back here and explore this room. Yeah, like I thought this was like the end of a cave. I didn't realize this is some massive underground structure here. Andunarian, congrats on your win, dude. Thanks for watching today, bud. Now, what's in here? Besides that trap, I saw it. I saw it.
What?
Okay.
Here.
What? What happened? I don't even know what happened. Apparently, is a sigil of death? Does that just kill you? Is that really what those do? I don't even know what a sigil of death does.
I'm sorry.
But you know what? I bet I have a thing for it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I don't have a thing for it.
What can I do? Certainly. Look there.
Do they seriously just pulse death? Oh my god, they do. They just pulse death. Oh my Jesus, man. Wow. That's the first time we've seen those. Let's see. What can we do about taking them out at range?
Speak freely.
You're pierce only, right? Or does it do other damage too? Yeah, it's pierce only. Okay. If only I had my monk fist ranged ability right now, right?
Of course.
Probably do it with spells, but I don't have a lock with it.
Ahoy! Aye, aye.
Oh god. Jesus, dude. We're gonna need a sigil of death or whatever to get around that. We'll see if we can find one of those later. Oh, grenades. We can maybe do grenades. That's a good idea. Although it seems like we're gonna have to get close enough to.
Ahoy!
Well, let's see. You got some nades, right? What about like there? Barely damaged.
See that beauty of a hit?
What about normal grenades, maybe?
Another tack. See that beauty of a hit, Maya? Another tack. You be owing me that?
Only damaged. But it's doing, I mean, it's doing work. How are you?
Now you be right.
Hey, finally find a use for these 14 grenades, right?
I'll be more than half that. I'll be more than half that.
We're gonna need to keep a, there's some rifles that do like actually decent damage to like they have like special abilities like blunted attacks and things of that nature. We're gonna have to hang on to one of those guns for the future.
Another tack.
Is that healing or you're taking damage? Immune? What do you mean immune?
Now you be right.
Can we not destroy these? Oh.
I'll be more than half that.
Okay.
What for? Aye.
Well, it took us all our nades, but you know, whatever.
Here.
I want to see what's in here. Darn it. Oh,
Of course.
Here.
oh god.
Indeed. I'm here. At once.
What did you...
Of
Where
course.
is she? It's not my time yet.
Son of a dingus. Oh, that goes down.
I'm here. Absolutely.
Interesting. Okay. So before we go down, let's go ahead and see what the hell this stuff is. And then we'll go down and see what's on the bottom floor. Man, I was not expecting to find a full dungeon here. This is nuts.
Let's take a look. Wait,
Oh god,
look there.
2 of them? Let's pull them back to here.
What do you need? Good thinking.
Oh, Ixie.
Okay, going in.
Still got it.
Here we go, boys.
On us. Still got it.
Another tack, Cap.
Why are we taking 4 damage all over the place?
Still got it.
No moves.
There.
About as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Another hobby.
Ixie.
Buff. Accuracy buff.
Move. Ixie. On us.
Stand together.
Great.
Right between the eyes.
Oh, frog in the figurehead.
See that,
Frog in
Ixie?
the figurehead.
Nuh-uh. Didn't work.
Now you be right screwed.
Did I bust out of mine? No, I think we went in here. Good.
Yes.
As useful as a bump on a pickle.
Yes, attack. Oh, wait. Oh, you son of a bee! You know, you don't get to use abilities anymore. I want to get that gun upgraded, and that's never going to happen if I keep doing that. All right.
Ixie. Glory be to God.
Glory be to Gone.
Stand together.
See if we can knock him prone, but I doubt it. Yeah.
Say your prayers.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Great. I wonder if mortality is the death one. Mortality, death. Maybe. Can't go wrong with beer. This alcove reeks of a distillation experiment gone wrong. And we find a bunch of beer. I like it. Alright, what the hell is this thing? Hey, big guy.
Indeed.
Hot air billows up from the depths of the sanctum. Oh, this is where the storeroom is. Son of a bee!
Let's rest.
Girl, you gotta perceive better. I'm disappointed in you. That's
I'm
basically
listening.
why
You
you're
were
here is your
saying.
perception. And you apparently are very bad at it.
Yes. Happily.
Man, we gotta get her that +1 perception now.
Captain,
Yeah, we gotta get her a loss +1 perception now.
What can I do? Absolutely.
Maybe that would help.
what did you... Mind is she?
I'm here. Indeed.
Just say, what did you...
Of
Is
course.
she? What? We here.
Happily.
You were saying, what?
Of course.
We here.
Now, did this turn itself back on? It did. That should be like that.
I heard you. Let's go. What? We
Indeed.
here. Captain. Ha! Still... Mind is she?
What can I do? Happily.
Okay. Gotta rest again. There we go. Arleet, can I say something about this game? Arleet, this game is basically how DOS 1 was to DOS 2, where DOS 2 just made improvements across the board, full voice acting, and like all sorts of major things. That's basically the same way that we've done that here. So basically, this game like is just an improvement in almost every way over PoE 1, and I've been playing it 50 hours since release, and I've loved every minute of it. It's been pretty fantastic. So it's just really good. They've
Yes.
made a lot of great changes.
I'd be glad.
It is a little bit buggy right now, to be fair, but they're working on that. Hopefully, we'll have it cleaned up in a couple days here on Tuesday. Some of the biggest bugs are getting quashed, we've heard. So, but yeah. Welsh Warrior says almost. Well, the big thing is we've run in, and I was thinking about this last night. There's actually a pretty good amount of bugs in the game, significantly more than I would have liked, to be honest. Like there's import bugs, there's combat bugs, there's memory leaks, there's item description bugs, there's typos. There's a lot of little issues with the game. More than I would have liked, and that's kind of unfortunate. But you know, also there's all sorts of like little weirdness. Like for instance, you remember how much it was frustrating me, and in fact it was frustrating me to the point where I wasn't doing boarding, where you would injure a bunch of the crew on the ship, and then when you board them, there's like 15 guys that just come out of nowhere. That's a bug. Whenever you board a ship, you're supposed to fight the crew of the ship that you see in the ship minigame. But it's just a total bug that whenever you board something, there's a ton of enemies there that aren't supposed to be there. They actually confirmed that on Reddit. And it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that where it's just... That basically invalidates boarding, you know, in a lot of ways. And that's a really kind of a cool mechanic. So the short answer is, I feel like this game could have used another month of development. And I know that sucks because the game was already pushed back a month, and they really had to rush to get this game out when they did. But the more I play it, the more I'm kind of like, it really could have used another month to cook. Yeah. Yeah, Markinson, that's another thing. I have achievements disabled because I had to use the console to spawn the Orlan child. I don't even have the Orlan child. I spent like an hour trying to make sure that we got everything perfect so we'd have the baby for this playthrough. We just don't have it because of a bug. Imagine says, so I guess avoid this game? No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, remember, I've spent 50 hours in it, and I've loved the whole time. I wouldn't say it's buggy enough to avoid. No. But it is something you need to think about. Yeah, I mean, it is something you have to think about. Apothis says, I have the child off your playthrough. That's even weirder, dude. So you used my game and you have the kid? I don't have the kid. So, yeah. Are the devs working on releasing patches? Yes. The devs are not only working on releasing patches, but they are active on the Reddit. Mr. Sawyer, who's one of the game director, he's been hanging out in this channel, answering questions and helping out. They're doing everything they can. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they released the game and they're all on vacation now. Like, I'm sure on their side, it's probably still like development time for them. Because again, and here's the thing, there's some pretty major issues we haven't encountered as well. So, you know, they're working. They're working. And like I said, there's a big patch out on Tuesday, and I'm sure we'll still be playing by then. So hopefully that'll be big. But yeah, but just to reiterate, everything I just said was pretty much every negative about the game. So just keep that in mind. And this is a very big game. And I just talked, and my negatives are like 2 to 3% of what you're going to encounter in this game. So is this game worth it? Absolutely. Am I having a good time? Absolutely. Like, you know, I don't want people to think it's not still awesome. It's just, you know, I don't, even if I'm a huge fan of a game, I still talk about the issues. So, yeah. Is this a Kingdom Come Deliverance? Absolutely not. No. Kingdom Come Deliverance was so buggy, I recommended people don't purchase it because it needed more time to cook. This is nothing like that. 95% of this game works exactly like it should. You know. Man, look at all this stuff. What is all this? You. 10% damage taken, but at 75% health, we get Spirit Shield. At 50% health, we get Iron Skin. And at 25% health, we cannot die for 10 seconds. That is an interesting cloak. I don't like the 10% more damage taken, though. But that is an interesting cloak. I bet there's some builds that was synergizable on that. Where do you find my save? You can find my save in the PoE save command. Yep. More day. Oh, you're the worst. Yeah, it could be for monks. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Let's see what else we can find in here.
Happily.
Many of these threadbare scrolls are held together with stitching. Others show signs of claw marks. Oh, fun. Okay, well, we got a unique item in here. I'll take it. Awesome. Oh, a Berserker Cloak. Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, well, thank you, buddy. That's nice of you to say. I appreciate it. Thank you for the nice message. Thank you, thank you. It's great for barbarians. They have a lot of effects that activate on low health. Oh, cool. Okay, okay. It could also be for death godlikes that gain damage bonuses on lower life. Welsh Warrior says, even if this game is buggy, I've been loving it and I enjoy your stream and I bought this game because of your gameplay. Well, thank you, dude. And again, yeah, I want to make sure people understand. I'm not saying this game is buggy enough to pass up. It's not even close to being buggy enough to pass up. Yeah. No. It's just there are some issues. And, you know, I like to make sure you guys know what you're getting into, especially if you're going to be spending like 40 to 60 bucks. But again, I'm hoping most of these issues will be knocked out on Tuesday. That would be great. And even if they're not fixed on Tuesday, I'm sure the patches will be coming fast and furious. Obsidian's pretty good about that. Obsidian is pretty good about that. In fact, they've always been good about that. It's one of the reasons they're one of my favorite companies. So, yeah. I got faith.
Quite a
I got
party.
faith.
Can't wait to meet our host.
Okay.
Still is a pond.
We lay down our lives before your magnificence. You are the keyhole, the stem of the rose,
Don't be
the
Kali.
jewel in the pommel.
Oh, is that
You are the
Kali?
branches and the roots, the fertile soil, the life that hides
Dude,
in water.
is this a
You
whole
are the
thing an
well
Indiana Jones
and
reference?
The bucket, the swaying of the corn, the curve of the sickle. You are where the path forks and meets again.
Oh, dude, they're not
The
attacking
field
us.
and the wilderness. Nemnoch, how delicious your embrace, mighty one. How ripe your pointed kiss. That you should cast your gaze to such creatures as we.
This is
Valley
voice
deep
acting.
in our ignorance. You are the songs of the night, the screams of the day. Our supplication to you is total, O mightiest one. O glorious Nemnoch.
I'm gonna let this finish. It is Kali. Damn it. Okay. Here we go.
Certainly.
What's this? Who trespasses on our devotions?
The acolyte's voice echoes across the hall. A resounding chant from the worshippers continues uninterrupted.
Nemnoch, Nemnoch, Nemnoch.
You've taken your last step in the Master's sanctum, Outlander. Nemnoch will suck the marrow from your soul.
Is that you, Kali? I met your father.
My father is a disbeliever. I have risen above him.
For some reason, this guy reminds me of Morty from Rick and Morty.
Nemnoch is the all-devourer, the one who swallows gods and vomits forth their skulls. The one true power of Aora. Let me show you. See for yourself.
Spreading his arms wide, Kali begins an incantation under his breath. Many of the supplicants mirror the gesture. The beating of drums increases in tempo. Then Kali draws a long dagger from his robe. All right, now here's the thing. I want to see where this... I'm going to reload this. Let me just say that early. I'm going to reload this, but I want to see where this goes. Wait and observe. He draws the blade across his palm and hisses through clenched teeth. Leaning over the mouth of the pit, Kali lets his blood drip down. A hot breeze gusts from somewhere far below.
Nemnoch, Nemnoch, Nemnoch.
Oh, what a gazashi, old cap. What'd you seal us into this time?
Seraphim bends his knees, keeping low. His right ear twitches.
Silence! Nemnoch, you are the gaping maw, the lidless eye, the shadow between stars. You are the red curtain, the secret in amber, the light of the Audra.
Nemnoch, Nemnoch,
Chant! Nemnoch! Nemnoch!
Yes! Now you begin to see.
Overjoyed, Kali raises the dagger and draws another deep line down his palm. He throws his head back and roars with laughter.
Nemnoch, 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 Nemnoch.
Chat, I think they need your help, chat. They probably need your help. Okay.
Beloved Nemnoch, come forth and let all non-believers wither before your killing stare.
Oh god.
Yes! Yes! Nemnoch comes!
Wait and observe. He's real! Oh my god! The chant of the acolytes rises to a fever pitch as the enormous form rises from the pit and flaps its leathery wings. Nemnoch, I presume? After a moment of contemplative silence, the creature... I can't say that word for shit. The creature simply turns its focus away without care.
What have you brought me, supplicant?
It gestures with an open claw, focusing on Kali.
Sacrifices, mighty Nemnoch! Behold!
Kali gestures towards your party.
Watcher, you know I only play pretend under the sheets.
What a thing to say at this time.
Wait, what? See, Thing is, I ain't never really been temple sort.
Nemnoch, may I present Kali, my sacrifice to you. Silence fills the halls. Kali's expression falls, his cheeks losing their color. Then Nemnoch's jaws split into a wide grin.
A tempting offer, but I sense another master has their hold over you.
Nemnoch squints and points a long talon at your heart.
I am the only master under this mountain, child. If you will not serve, your blood will fill the inkwells of my loyal scribes.
You look like a giant imp to me.
Ah, you have seen more of the world than I guessed.
Ah!
But I am more than your studious eye could perceive. Every scroll and grimoire my servants collect swells my power, child. And with power, I will reign a terror long overdue on all who resist me.
Okay, you're still just a giant imp.
Mighty One?
Is your faith so brittle that it can be challenged by an outlander? Through knowledge, I am stronger than any mortal. Submit to me, child. Resist and you shall perish.
What are your terms of surrender?
Terms?
Nemnoch blinks at you.
My covenant is this. Gather grimoires of power from beyond the mountain. Return them to me as a sign of your devotion. Do this knowing at all times that I am your god. Fortune and glory await loyal service.
Fortune and glory? In that case, I surrender?
Then the compact is sealed, the covenant forged. Welcome, Acolyte. I have exhausted my need of you, child. This one will serve me better.
Kali, go home to your father.
This wasn't supposed to... You've ruined everything!
Leave this place, but carry me always within your heart, child.
Kali marches out, breaking into a loud sob that echoes in the chamber.
My child, our covenant is one bound
Wow.
in loyal service. Are you prepared?
I was not expecting a good ending from this, for the record. What do you want, dude? With a brief muttering and a wave of a claw, an inkwell and sheet of parchment materialize out of nowhere. Nemnoch dips one long index finger into the ink and begins to write in long, swooping scribbles.
Simple instructions for simple minds. Return with the books I outlined, and you may choose your reward from... pile.
Okay. This is the will of Nemnoch the Devourer, Master of the Mountain. Bring me 3 tomes of power from the godless lands beyond the drowned barrows. The first is a far-flung swamp, guarded by an ancient and powerful hags. The second is in a graveyard of listing ships, clutched by the hungry dead. The last is nestled in the hidden archive of an undying spellcaster. Oh my lord, this is interesting.
Now go. Waste no more of my time.
Whoa.
Sure on this one, are you, Cap? Troll tall or no, imps still be 3 sheets short of sailing when they ain't fed up on worship.
I want to know more about you.
I was once a god of chains and servitude, fear and weakness. Knowledge was the hammer that cast me free of shackles. And now I am the master.
You sound a bit like Skane, but you're not Skane.
I am Nemnoch, god of the mountain. No other name is warranted, child. No further questions. Even my patience has limits. Excellent, child. Do not fail me.
So I guess I'm Nemnoch's bro now?